Hi, Precalculus student. Welcome to day 2 of derivative. We're doing product rule and quotient rule today. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, take a moment to write down these two formulas of the product and the quotient rule. If both the function f and g are differentiable, then the derivative of the product of the function f and the function g is the first function f times the derivative of the second function plus the second function times the derivative of the first function. Okay, so let's see the quotient rule. The quotient rule says that to find the derivative of a function f over a function g, we need to apply this rule. So that will be the function in the denominator times the derivative of the function in the numerator minus the numerator function times the derivative of the denominator function over the denominator function square. Okay, so I have an easier way to remember it here for you. So the quotient rule will be the lower function times the higher function minus higher function times the lower function over the lower function and times the lower function. So it's go like low the high minus high the low over low low. Okay, so I know that's quite hard to remember it right now, but let's do some example. Okay, so example number 1. We need to find the derivative of the function h of x equal x cubed times 2x squared minus 1. Okay, so let's first define the two functions that we're working with within the function h of x. So I see that there are two different functions right here. Let's call this f of x and let's call this g of x. Okay, so the function the derivative of f of x would be 3x squared, and derivative of g of x is 4x. And let's apply the rule together. So the derivative of the function h of x could be the function f times derivative of g plus g times derivative of f. So let's just rewrite f. The function f of x is just x cubed times 4x plus g is 2x squared minus 1 times the derivative of f is 3x squared. Okay, so let's simplify this. So x cubed times 4x is x to the 4x to the 4th plus sorry, I need to write it, plus 6x to the 4th minus 3x squared. Okay, and this would be our final, oh wait, I can simplify one more, so it's 10x fourth minus 3x squared, and this would be our final answer. Okay, so let's try one on your own. Okay, I hope that you have something like this on your page. If not, then that's totally fine. We can practice more and you will get better at this. Okay, so what I did was I used the formula, which is the first function times derivative of the second function plus the second function times the derivative of the first function. Okay, so I can simplify this and get negative 12x to the 6 plus 9x to the 6 plus 6x squared. That will be equal to negative 21 6x x to the 6 plus 6x squared. Okay, and this will be our final answer. Let's try one example of the quotient rule. Recall from earlier that the quotient rule is low the high minus high the low over low low. Okay, so let's apply this to find the derivative of the function f of x above here. So derivative of f of x would be the lower function 5x minus 6 times the derivative of the higher function is 2 minus higher function 2x times derivative of the lower function, so 5 over low is the lower function square, so that will be 5x minus 6 square. Let's simplify this together. So I got 10x minus 12 minus 10x over, no need to simplify the denominator, so we can just leave it out like this. And let's simplify the numerator, so I got negative 12 over 5x minus 6 square, and this will be our final answer. Okay, on your own at home, please give yourself a try using the quotient rule to find the derivative of this function g of x. We will go over this in class tomorrow. See you then.